Today's run was painful. It was good in the beginning. I didn't want to do it the whole time. I was not looking forward to it. I didn't really know what route I was going to do in order to get the 16 miles in. I knew kind of what direction I was going to go, but I couldn't say exactly like this is what I'm going to do. So I need to check out and look up some other routes so that I'm just going somewhere and coming back versus, okay, let's try going around this circle. Okay, let's add this in to try to get my mileage. Today I ran with water. It was my very first time running with water. I went to Dick's Sporting Goods and I got one of the water belts. It has 2 water bottles on it. I hated it. I hated it from the jump. I wanted to pull it off. I wanted to throw it off so many times, and had it not been at $45, I probably would have thrown it off very early on. The good about it is that it was really good to have my water when I was running. It was very good to have my goo when I was running, but I just do not like it. Especially with, you know, having hips and all that kind of stuff, I think adding more weight to that area, having things moving around, I just don't think it's probably good for, it's not good for me. I may try it for some shorter runs and just do some research online and see if maybe just a handheld water bottle is what's best. I'm just a person who runs with very little, so it's an adjustment even for me to decide to have a belt, so to have a water bottle is just going to be more. But I am going to blog about the belt. I think it's a really good thing for some people. It just wasn't the best thing for me. It does have 2 water bottles on it, and then it has a pouch that has 2 pockets, has an ID card thing. It has a lot of great things on it. I think the added weight on top of everything else. I pretty much stopped about 13.7 miles and walked the rest of the way home, which almost was 16 miles, which was my goal today. So I'm not disappointed in the fact that I went out there and the fact that I did run most of the way. I am disappointed in my pacing, and I'm disappointed that I stopped. I just started crying and all that kind of stuff, but I'm gonna make it. I'm still gonna press on. I'm still gonna this is not the end, so it can't be, because I signed up for the run, but it's not gonna be the end. I'm not gonna let this defeat me. I'm gonna still do my runs this week, and next week we will get at it again. So, and I'll also do some research to try to figure out what may have gone wrong this run. Do I need new shoes? You know, whatever the case may be. So, keep it up. There's going to be discouraging days. There's going to be days when you see people pass you. When the people who you've passed are sitting there passing you, and that's like super discouraging. But you don't know the route that they're going. You don't know their goals. You don't know their journey, and they don't know yours. And you just got to stay on your path, going your speed, and don't wear yourself out too much. So be encouraged, and if you do get discouraged, just keep on doing it. Like, just crawl, do whatever you have to do, drag yourself out. I stopped several times. I never stop when I run. I never stop. But I was like, hey, this is real life. I'm a human. I'm only human. I mean, for real. So anyhow, be encouraged.